Hello my Librans and welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot read is naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can. I do that by using this plain deck to bring in the star sign or type of star sign of the person we are doing the read about. Okay, it will be a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. I don't follow any sort of cycle. So next week's one might be for you, maybe the weeks after. Excuse me. We are doing a read on a crush. Your crush, their crush, a crush. Okay? And someone who seems to have the hots for you. In this particular case, it is a 6 of Hearts, which is someone roughly about the same age as you, maybe a year or so older. Okay, in the All Signs overview I done for this round of reads, you had the Ten of Pentacles, and the main energy for it was the rune Rado. The rune Rado is about the journey, what you learn along the way. Not necessarily the destination, not necessarily the reason why you're on the journey. It's about what you learn in the journey. And perhaps they learned what they thought the Ten of Pentacles wasn't, or perhaps they learned that what the Ten of Pentacles is to them on the way on that journey. The Ten of Pentacles is basically the card of happy endings. It's the end of the Pentacles in the tarot. You don't get an 11. It goes back to an ace of some description, a new beginning. And it's kind of just like having everything you need in life. Work, love, friendships, everything. It's all good. Or sometimes it appears all good and then you realise it's not. With this is a 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is about communication. Okay, and the 8 of Cups, movement. Which does not surprise me at all. It seems to be fitting well with the whole Rado rune, because I think I've had movement in every read I've done on this so far. The 8 of Cups is generally seen as moving from something you don't like, moving towards something you do like. As I said, perhaps they realised on their journey that the 10 of Pentacles was not what they thought it was, and perhaps they think it's something else now. Just there is the energies of what the crush is thinking. Just here is what they may do from that thinking. Just there is what they would like to say to you if they could speak to you right now. Obviously, it won't be the exact sentence or conversation. It will be the energies of the conversation. Underneath that card, coming from the bottom of the deck, is going to be the overall energy of the read. We will pull some sort of universe card out at the end to ask the universe some sort of question. All depending on, well, how the read goes. Depends on what the question is going to be. Have I missed anything? No, I think that's it. Oh, yeah, generally speaking, I'm dealing with an incoming crush, someone who's got a crush on you, but it is a general read. It may be the other way around. You may have a crush on them. Okay, so the 7 of Wands. The overall energy of this is going to be slightly defensive, okay? A belief that they have the high ground. They are morally right, okay? And so they're thinking about the Empress, okay? They're crushing on you. They think you are the Empress. They think you have it all together. They think you are beautiful, attractive, caring, financially stable, and truthful and honest. Perhaps you don't put makeup on, okay? That's one way to make a man think you're truthfully and honest, or make a person think you're truthfully and honest. Don't hide things with makeup. In a male sense, don't have a beard. It's scientifically proven that people with beards are less trusted than people without beards. Don't ask me why. Probably something to do with hiding things. Yeah, so they think you're all that. Yeah, they think you are the bee's knees, the Empress. The Empress is also the universe's version of the divine feminine. It's like the pinnacle of all the queens. The actions they might be taking, they might not. It's a card of fear. It's a card of holding on to what they have and not moving on to something they want. 10 of Cups. What they want is emotional fulfillment. The 6 of Swords is they would like to talk to you about smoothing things out. It's the best way I can describe the feeling from that one. Okay, the 2 of Swords, they have a hard decision. They're thinking about a hard decision to make. The hard decision is about love, new love, or a innocent, sweet love. Okay, the 2 of Pentacles is they're juggling something else around as well. They're thinking about that. And the 4 of Pentacles, they're thinking about the fear. They're thinking about what they have, the security they are already in whatever form. This could come in any way, shape or form. It could be that they still live with their parents and it's the security of having a family nest, a home, which they don't really have to worry about. If you can hear any noise in the background, like a snoring or anything, that would be my son. Okay, he's staying this weekend and he's Sparko and snoring his head off, which is nice to hear. Okay, sorry about it. I apologise. So, yeah, the 4 of Pentacles, it could be anything. It could be that, like, they live in the family home and it's forms of security, that they don't have to worry about finances really. Mum and dad take care of that, blah, blah, blah. It could be that they're in a relationship. It could be to take it from a crush to the next level of a relationship. They might have to actually like leave their job or something. They may have to move and start over, and that might be what they're hanging on to, the security they're hanging on to, and their fear. And it's also what they're juggling. Yeah, they're thinking about the pros and cons of it all. They can sit there, they can crush on you as much as they like, for as long as they like. It's not going to affect their life, well, unless it becomes obsessive. And the 6 of Wands is they're thinking about basically getting recognized. They want you to see them, okay? And it could be the fear, the fear of that. They're hanging on to your energies, but they're fearing that you won't ever actually notice them. Which then leads us to the 4 of Pentacles. The actions they are likely to take from this thinking. And as I said, probably not much. They fear losing what they already have. The Hierophant, the Temperance, the 7 of, there's the defensiveness, Wands again, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. A little bit of a bitch slap off the universe there. They are probably going to take action on this, but anyway, they do have a little bit of fear, and they're holding on to what they already have. The Hierophant could indicate that they are married already, and it would require a divorce and everything what goes along with that, which means temperance is patience. So they may be married. It may be a while before they can come forth and show you how they feel about you, at least until they start separation and divorce proceedings. On the other hand, it could be that they are married and they fear breaking up that marriage, so they may be sitting in their crushing energy for a long time. The defensiveness is, I feel like I'm on the moral high ground. Yeah, I can sit and I can crush on someone, and it's not cheating, it's not being unfaithful. It's just I have a crush. Yeah, I see someone, I like them. Kind of perfectly acceptable when it's someone like a movie star and you're probably never going to meet them. Okay, not so acceptable when it's just someone else. It is kind of like being a little bit unfaithful, especially when that Ace of Wands could also be an indication of the male member, which in turn, I'm not going to genderize it to the male member. Let's just say the sexual member, and playing with it, basically. I don't know why I'm feeling so coy about this. I would normally come straight out and tell you, so yeah, they could actually be kind of fantasizing about you at the moment, and that's the actions they're taking, and that's as far as they're willing to take. But there is this issue about the moral high ground. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Okay, maybe I shouldn't even be thinking about you, but they are. Which then leads us to the crossing card of the Two of Wands. Again, they're at a crossroad in life. They're at that point. They've got the decision. They've got the choice right in front of them, and they're trying to decide which way to go. Okay, I know they're trying to decide it because there's nothing out here telling me that they have decided. Difficult decision, juggling something. I'm at the crossroads. Yeah, do I go left? Do I go right? Whichever way I'm going to go, I'm going to stick with. Okay, so the Six of Swords. If they could speak to you right now. Let's finish the shuffle off right. We'll take these ones as the main part of the read, and whatever fell on the floor can be crossing. Okay. And they would talk to you about calming things down, making things right, ironing things out. Okay. Basically, I feel with that Six of Swords, they feel that if they just come and talk to you, perhaps some of their feelings would go away. I get the feeling that you probably have never actually talked to this person. But the Judgment card has just popped out there as well. Perhaps you have. Perhaps it's a long time ex, and they want a second go. They've never managed to quite shake you out of their head. The Hangman there is they're thinking about things differently. Yes, perhaps when they were younger, when you knew them in the past, they were thinking, yeah, this is great fun, but it's not the person I ever want to settle down with. And then as life has gone on, as they've gone through this journey, they've realised what they did settle down with isn't what they wanted, and what they had at the beginning is what they wanted. Maybe it's just a little bit of feeling homesick. The Four of Cups is a little bit of disappointment. They're going to possibly talk about disappointment about the past. That is if it is a past person. If it's someone you've never met, they're looking at what they have differently. As I said, with that Ten of Pentacles, it could be on that journey they've realised that that isn't the life they want to lead now. Okay, then everything is always fluid and forever changing. The Four of Cups is a little bit of disappointment. It's also a little bit of not having what I want. Yeah, in other pictures of the Four of Cups, for instance, in my Viking deck there, which funny enough has Judgment on the top of it, or the bottom of it, depending on which way you look at it. It has a guy and he's got 3 cups in front of him full of stuff, but he's dreaming of a 4th cup. That's where the 4 cups come into it. Now, the 4 of Cups is perhaps you are the thing he wants. Perhaps they have a family life, children, and a partner, but you're the one they're dreaming about. Judgment, as I said, could be something from the past. It could be an ex. You could be their ex, however it may pan out. Or in the case of someone that hasn't ever had anything with you in the past, and it is just like a celebrity crush, someone you've seen and you think, oh yeah, they're good, they look hot, whatever. It's a case they will want to talk about the feelings and possibly be a little bit judgmental about them. Yeah, like, I shouldn't be feeling this for you because of X, Y, and Z, but I do. And I want to do something about it. I want to work with you on this. Perhaps at least start a friendship. Okay? Obviously, if they are married, it's a red flag. Be careful of it. Yeah? It could be a case that they are just a little bit of a passionate person and want to stick that somewhere. Okay? Crossing it is the Three of Wands. They are actually setting the intentions. Okay? Of coming towards you, coming and talking to you, and making some sort of action happen. Okay, which I think will be the question to the universe. Okay, so universe, what intentions does this crush have on my Libra? Or if this is panning out the other way for you, you actually know what intentions you have on the crush. But just in case your crush is watching, we'll reverse the question for that as well. And so, what intentions is the crush having for the crushee? The Six of Pentacles, not bad. Could have been a lot worse. There's an intention of balance. It is a double-edged Six of Pentacles. There is a little bit of a wanting to get what they've got, wanting to get something else. Okay. A little bit like, I have Six Pentacles. I can offer you half of the Ten of Pentacles. You have to bring the other half of the Ten of Pentacles, but I'm only going to offer you one. Okay, and that's my passion. I just want a little fondle, a little bit something different, a little bit of spice in my food. Yeah, but for the bulk of you, it's they want to bring balance. They want to bring their half of that Ten of Pentacles to you to create a Ten of Pentacles. What they're in now is dead. It's over. It's no longer bearing fruits. They see you as the Empress, a fruit bearer, fertile, new ground. They want something new. Okay, they want to tend to a new tree of life. And that's fucking hell, you just can't write this, can you? And there's the Empress. That's what they want. They want you. And I talked about the fruits, and there are the fruits of the Empress. Okay, they want a brand new, massive, great start with you. Okay, pretty much they want the world with you. I know it's probably the most basic meaning you can get for that card, but I can't really expand on it. They literally want the world with you. You are their world. The Empress is the world. They want the world with you. The Empress is quite simple. The Five of Swords is, there is the thorn in the side of every lovely reading. There is this element that they may possibly sabotage themselves on this, or sabotage the situation somehow, or perhaps just not so much sabotage. It could be an element of a determination to get what they want, no matter the cost. Okay. This card at the end, this brings us right back to what I was talking about there. There is a few of these slightly older water signs out there who just literally want to get into your bed, Libra. Okay, once they got what they want, they may be offering you the world and telling you you are everything to them, but I wouldn't go with it too much. It's just literally telling you what you want to hear so they can get on you somehow. Crossing all this is the Magician. For the bulk of you, we'll have that out as well. Oh, God, Jesus, yeah, okay, and that. Oh, and that Ten of Cups we saw earlier, and that Knight of Cups, there we go. I won't go any further, I'll go on the Queen. And I could keep going. I really could keep going. I could tell you it's going to be a Cancerian, because that would be the next card, but I don't do that in my YouTube and my videos. Right, okay, so the Magician. For the bulk of you, they have everything, okay? They have that Ten of Pentacles. They can offer you that Ten of Pentacles. It might not be your Ten of Pentacles, as in the sense of what they have might not be what you think is the Ten of Pentacles, but by getting rid of what they have and moving on to what you want as well, they can create a new Ten of Pentacles. And when I say what they have, I don't mean their marriage, their kids and their wife or husband. I mean the property, the materialistic side of life. They have that. They are open and honest. They will be open and honest with you. The bulk of them will be, apart from those minority. There is some sort of connection to you in the past. And again, down here I said it, perhaps they're next. Perhaps they're just an old friend who used to live down the road from you when you were 5 or 6. And they've kind of had this crush on you ever since. Okay. But there is some sort of connection in the past to you. The universe is kind of telling us that there is the opportunity of them being your divine partner. Okay, I talked about the Empress up here being the divine feminine. They can quite clearly potentially be your divine masculine. And when I say that, I don't mean they're going to be male. You can be female and be a divine masculine. A divine masculine is the care, not the caregiver as such, the caretaker, I suppose, is a better way to sum it up. They like to supply the materialistic, they like to pay the bills, they like to provide the house, bring the food home. Okay, where the divine feminine is like the opposite side, the maternal, emotional, loving side of a divine coupling. But again, warning signs for this, red flags for this Emperor. With these two cards, it could literally just be they're out to get what they want. The Emperor takes what the Emperor wants. Okay, that Ten of Cups there is complete, ultimate fulfillment emotionally, leading on to some sort of new start, possibly that world. I haven't got any aces out here, but there are aces hidden in this read, like the Ace of Cups, the Page is holding there, for example. All four of the aces down there on the Magician's table, for another example. The Knight of Cups, they're basically dreaming about a future with you. The Knight of Cups is all about the future they want, and they see that in their Ace of Cups, and they're transporting for the King or Queen of Cups, which is all about communications of emotions and love and the sort of thing. So there is love there for you. Possibly even with these ones who are just out to get what they want, it might start that way, but it might then develop into wanting love, or possibly they feel that they have sabotaged it because in the past they had everything to offer you and gave you very little, got what they wanted, and then disappeared. And that's why they are coming back as a past energy. So there you go, Librans. There is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. As I said at the beginning, if it doesn't, don't worry too much. I don't follow any sort of cycle. I'll be back onto general reads next week, unless I have some other sort of brainwave. And yeah, so next week's one might resonate with you. Chances of it linking with this week's one is very slim, because I do try to work with the universe not to have that. So that is fantastic as well. I'd just like to say a quick thank you to any of you who have subscribed to me. I'd like to give you all the good news now that I've actually broken the 1,000 subscriber mark. So thank you all very much. I don't just see you as numbers. You are all people to me. And talking about being people to me, feel free to drop in comments. Get to know me, get to know you better. It's great. It's fantastic. The whole world is built on communication after all. So let's do that. Thank you very much for liking this video if you have liked it, and sharing it out if you share it out to anyone. That's also gratefully helpful to me and my channel. I hope to see you all next week. In the meantime, enjoy your week.